Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Samantha, and as you can tell, I'm coming at you fresh faced and bare at much later than I normally wake up. This is a late start to the day. It is, can you tell? 9:04 in the morning, and for your sake I've filled in my eyebrows, and as you can tell from the title, I am comparing today for you the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation versus the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. Many people have claimed that these are dupes, or this is a dupe for this guy, but I'm going to test it out for you today to see if this is really worth the price or if you can save some money and go for the cheaper option. So let's get right into it. Okay guys, I've already washed my face with the Clinique Cleansing Balm. I've moisturized it with the Christian Dior One Essential City Defense Lotion with SPF, as well as primed it with the YSL Blur Primer. Now this is going to look pretty awkward and I don't know if it's going to work out, but I'm going to do Luminous Silk on the left side of my face, Luminous for left, and then Born This Way Too Faced Foundation on the right side of my face. So let's get to it. This is the Luminous Silk Foundation. It comes in a 1 fluid ounce bottle. That's what that looks like, it's frosted. And the Too Faced Born This Way foundation also comes in a 1 fluid ounce bottle and also a pretty weighted, opaque, like frosted bottle. So as I said, both are 1 fluid ounce, and I'll put the prices for each of them below their respective bottles here. And let's test out to see how the consistency of the two are. So one thing before I tell you guys about the consistency is that they do both come with pumps that look almost exactly the same. And right off the bat, you'll notice that Luminous Silk on the my left here is really much runnier consistency. It's a little more watery, whereas Born This Way on the right, on my right here, is thicker. You can tell it's like not even budging, and I know the colors seem to be pretty off, but I'm hoping I can fix that once I put it on my face and blend it through. Look at that, the Luminous Silk is already dripping. So okay, so I have a damp beauty blender here, and I'm going to go ahead and use one side of the beauty blender to apply the Luminous Silk on the left side of my face. Looks like it's applying pretty nicely. Instead of looking in the viewfinder, I'm going to pull up my mirror right in front of me. Pardon me as I look down. You know what, I'm going to apply it really quickly and give you guys my first thoughts once I apply it. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can tell, but I've applied Luminous Silk to the left side of my face, and I used about 2 half pumps, so probably about 1 full pump, and I spread it, just patted it evenly with my beauty blender, and it looks like it's kind of buildable. It's pretty sheer. Luminous Silk, I guess it's supposed to be pretty sheer, so you do have to build it up depending on the amount of coverage that you have. I would say it's light to medium coverage to start out with, but I think it could easily be medium to full coverage. Now I'm going to take the other side of my beauty blender and apply the Too Faced foundation. Oh Lord, it's a whole nother color. You guys want to be like, Too Faced today! Okay guys, so you can literally tell the demarcation where I have Too Faced on, where I have Luminous Silk on. You can tell that Too Faced is definitely closer to my skin color, I think. And Luminous Silk is like much cooler, whereas Too Faced is much warmer. And I found that their foundation, I think they have less colors. I'll let you know how many colors there are for this guy on this side, and let you know how many colors there are for Giorgio Armani on this side. Anyways, it definitely is 2 different colors on my face, so this will be an interesting day. I find that it applies nicely. It does, I guess you can say it's also buildable. Ironically, I think it is a little more luminous. I actually am finding that I like this better right now than the Luminous Silk, only because it makes me look more radiant. It tended to move a little as I was putting it on, but otherwise I think it stays pretty put. I used half a pump to begin with, and then I used a full pump at the end, but I didn't use all of it, so I have half a pump remaining. Again, 1 pump total. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and set my face with the Too Faced Cocoa Powder Foundation in medium, and I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and I'll get back to you guys. Okay guys, so I've come back with my full face of makeup done. As you saw, I just finished it off with the Too Faced Powder Foundation. I added some bronzer, added some blush, and some mascara. I'll do lip stuff later. But I'm interested to see how this is going to come out looking in flash photography. So I'm going to take a quick selfie real quick and I'll show you how it comes out. Okay, so I will insert that flash photo here just to show you what it looks like. Personally, I think that the Too Faced actually came out looking way better in flash than the Giorgio Armani. I think the Giorgio Armani looked just a little gray, whereas the Too Faced kind of brings a brightness out of your face, and the other one just kind of makes you look a little ashy. So anyways, it is now 9:19 a.m. Well, it just turned 9:20. So I'm going to go about my day and I'm going to touch base with you guys throughout the day. I'm going to go for a little workout where I get my sweat on so we can see how well it performs during a workout or when it's hot outside. And it's really cold here today. I will be running out and about, so we'll get to see how it looks like in the sunshine and to really see if you're going to get your bang the buck. Buck for the bang? Bang for the buck. Anyways. First impression, I like the Too Faced way better, and that's only first impressions though, so let's see how it holds up. Hey guys, so it's been about 4 hours, it's 12:02 right now, and I just wanted to check in real quick. I've been running errands, I've had breakfast, so let's see how, hold on, let me put this guy down real quick. So I think it's been holding up quite well. Let me look in the mirror right here. Yeah, I think it's been holding up quite well. The Giorgio Armani is getting just a wee touch oily, but everything else looks actually pretty good. So I'll check back in with you after another 4 hours, and I'm also going to get my workout on, so we'll see how this stands like hot climate and sweaty bodies. 3:15, so I just want to check back in with you before I put this to the sweat test on my treadmill that you can't see right now, but I'm going to look in the mirror right here. Boop. From what I can tell, it looks like the Luminous Silk still has kind of like just a slight sheen finish to it. Both of them are quite oily in the forehead, not too much though, where I can like slick it off my head, and both have held my blush and my bronzer evenly so. Oddly, the Luminous Silk held less of the blush, and the Too Faced held actually both very well, the bronzer and the blush. So if you're going to layer this with other makeup, I'm definitely saying that the Too Faced is winning out in terms of wear and tear for the other makeup. So that seemed to last longer, whereas the Luminous Silk not so much. The Luminous Silk is also not oily around my cheeks, whereas the Too Faced is, so there's that to keep in mind. If you are going for a matte look instead of like a dewy, it's not so much dewy, it just has like that nice little sheen. If you're going for like a nice sheen, I think the Too Faced is actually more luminous as opposed to the Giorgio Armani Silk, Luminous Silk, ironically. So that's that. So let's go put this to the sweat test. Okay guys, so I literally just came back from a quick 2-mile run so I can emulate for you what it might look like with this makeup on in hot weather, or if you happen to be like going to the gym after work and you still have your makeup on. So let's get closer and take a look. Okay guys, performance wise in the heat, I would say that these two are quite parallel. They're kind of the same. They perform really well. The only thing is, I still think the Too Faced looks more like my real skin than the Guerlain Luminous Silk. The Guerlain Luminous, why do I keep saying Guerlain? The Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk just kind of, I don't know, it literally is just like a very thin layer covering your imperfections. So if you don't want much makeup on your skin and you want just like a thin layer of makeup just to like cover any slight redness, or you know, just to like make it look like you have no makeup on but really you do, so like a really sheer touch, I would definitely opt for the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. If you want more of like a smooth, I think it gives you more of an airbrush look than the Armani does, go for the Too Faced. They both seem to last for quite a while. So it's been about 7 hours since we started this test, and I would say they both held up really well. For some reason, all day I've been favoring the Too Faced just because I think it looks really well in sunlight, in flash photography, and it just held up really well overall. I look like a disheveled mess. That's because I ran for you guys. So overall, I would go for the Too Faced. You can clearly tell that like mark where they're separated, and you can tell that I have like a rosy red undertone, and it definitely shows through with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, whereas with the Too Faced, I think the color that the Too Faced gives still kind of covers up my imperfections, as well as it just makes it look more radiant. So for the price range, if you don't mind and if you really want a look that looks a little more than natural, like looks maybe a little bit better than your own skin, opt for the Too Faced. But if you want something that's very sheer but still fairly good and performs really well, opt for the Luminous Silk. If I were you, I would go for the Born This Way Too Faced. It's cheaper, I think it performs better, it does give a different effect, it kind of gives that like glow from within effect, whereas this one kind of gives you just another layer of really nice skin effect. So there is that. Let's back up for a minute, you guys. Okay, I hope I gave you guys all the information you need to make a good decision about which of these are perfect for you. I obviously, as you know from the million times I've said, am leaning toward the Born This Way Too Faced foundation. And yeah, let me know if you guys want to see any other reviews on dupes like this, and I'd be happy to deliver. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more like it. And if you've actually stayed this far, then you're one of the best members of our little YouTube family here, because I'm doing a giveaway! Thanks to one of my best friends, Maria, and this YouTube channel, we're able to give away to you the Too Faced Chocolate Chop. You'll also be receiving a sample of the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara to go with the Too Faced Chocolate Chop. So one winner will receive both of these things. All you need to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and tag somebody who you think would like our channel here and join a part of our family. And the last thing you need to do is write what your favorite Thanksgiving meal is and like what you look forward to. I used to love cranberry sauce and like sweet potato casseroles, but I can't eat those anymore. So this being my first vegan Thanksgiving, let's see what my favorite meal comes out to be. I'll write the rules below for how to enter this giveaway. It's running until a week from now, so it's gonna end next Monday, and I'll announce in next Monday's video who the winner is. Good luck, everybody. Thank you for joining the giveaway. Thanks again for subscribing, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.